Fans shocked. Zhang Linghe Tian Xiwei finally spark a stir at the Pursuit of Jade party in the entertainment world. Always full of surprises, a small moment can often turn into a major storm on social media. That's what happened when Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei's names once again became the center of public attention after attending the Pursuit of Jade celebration party. What was initially intended as a token of gratitude and celebration of the entire team's hard work instead became a hot topic of conversation that quickly spread across various platforms. From the very beginning of the event, the atmosphere felt different. Many fans, both in person and watching through video clips, noted an indescribable energy when Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei were on stage together. They not only looked professional, but also seemed too warm to be just colleagues. At least that's what sparked endless speculation online. A slight tension began to build as Tian Xiwei took the stage to deliver her speech. In a soft yet emotional voice, she recounted the long journey of filming, which wasn't always easy. She paused several times, as if holding back feelings too deep to express in front of so many people. The moment immediately silenced the room. What further silenced the audience was the way Tian Xiwei glanced at Zhang Linghe as he delivered a key line in his speech. The glance didn't last long, but it was enough for the camera to capture it and then make it into a viral clip that quickly spread. Many netizens began to question whether it was simply a display of professionalism or whether there was something else hidden behind it. Shortly after, it was Zhang Linghe's turn to take the stage. He appeared composed, but some who were paying close attention noticed a slight wave of emotion in his voice. He thanked the entire production team, but parts of his speech sounded more personal than many had expected, especially when he mentioned the people who made this process more meaningful. This statement immediately sparked a spontaneous reaction from the guests. The applause was quite prolonged, even longer than in the previous speech. The camera again captured Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei smiling at each other from a distance, a simple interaction that was later analyzed and shared thousands of comments on social media. As the event progressed, the atmosphere in the room became increasingly fluid. However, it was precisely in moments like these that fans felt they found the clues they were looking for. The way the two paid attention to each other, even through small gestures like a nod or a brief smile, was deemed too natural to be merely professional. Social media began to fill with theories. Some suggested the two were simply building up their successful drama promotions. Others believed the chemistry seen on camera reflected a deeper relationship behind the scenes. This debate spread so quickly that it became a trending topic on several platforms. Amidst the flurry of speculation, managers from both actors also came into the spotlight. In several captured moments, they were seen congratulating each other with warm expressions. This small detail once again became the subject of wild interpretations by fans, who felt every detail had a hidden meaning. However, to date, there has been no official statement confirming that Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei are romantically involved in real life. The relevant parties continue to emphasize that the event was part of a celebration of the drama's successful production and a token of appreciation for the entire team involved. Despite this, the wave of fan enthusiasm shows no signs of abating. Footage of their speeches, glances, and interactions continues to circulate widely and be viewed millions of times. Many admit they can't ignore the feelings that arise from every moment they share on stage. In online forums, discussions are increasingly emotional. Some fans admit to being swept away by their emotions, while others try to be more rational, remembering that the entertainment world often constructs strong narratives for promotional purposes. However, the line between reality and interpretation is increasingly blurred. Some also highlighted how the two seemed very comfortable with each other during the drama's promotions. From interviews to public events, their interactions often seemed natural, without any sense of contrivance, something rare in on-screen couples who only work together professionally. On the other hand, entertainment industry observers believe this phenomenon is nothing new. Strong chemistry between two actors often becomes the subject of lengthy discussions, especially when their dramas are at the peak of popularity. The public tends to blur the lines between character and reality. Still, there's something that sets this case apart in the eyes of fans. Many felt that the emotions displayed on stage at the Pursuit of Jade celebration felt more genuine than a typical promotional event. This made the speculation even more difficult to quell. Amidst all the theories, both Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei chose to remain focused on their respective work. There was no additional clarification, no major denial, just a silence that only fueled the public's curiosity. Fans, known as shippers, have even begun compiling small moments of the two from various events. Every smile, every glance, even every pause in conversation was analyzed as if it held a hidden message yet to be revealed. However, as time passed, this wave of discussion did not subside. Instead, it spread to the wider entertainment media. Several news portals began recovering footage from the Pursuit of Jade celebration party, framing it in various perspectives, from mere appreciation for hard work to allegations of a special relationship between Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei. Meanwhile, pop culture analysts cited this phenomenon as a classic example of how modern audiences construct their own narratives from limited visual footage. In the digital age, a single glance or fleeting smile can evolve into thousands of conflicting interpretations, creating a vibrant story beyond the control of the characters. Interestingly, the more analysis emerged, the more engaged fans became in constructing their own versions of the story. Some created lengthy threads filled with tiny pieces of evidence, others compiled videos with emotional music, and still others simply enjoyed the moment without seeking definitive answers. Yet, amidst all this, both continued their respective entertainment activities without any noticeable changes. There were no major steps toward clarification, nor was there any confirmation that could refute or confirm the speculation that had already spread widely online. This situation actually made their story feel even more alive in the public eye. The absence of an official response is often perceived as a blank space for imagination, and this is where fans began to interpret every detail more deeply than before. Meanwhile, several other entertainment media outlets attempted to contact the relevant representatives, but the response remained consistent. The event was simply part of the promotion and celebration of the drama's successful production. This brief response didn't stop the speculation. It only further fueled the public's curiosity. On short-form video platforms, clips of the two continued to circulate, with increasingly creative edits. Emotional background music, slow-motion scenes of certain gazes, and even fan-created narratives made the story seem to have layers of meaning that continued to develop over time. Some fans even began comparing their interactions outside of the main event to scenes from the drama they starred in. These comparisons blurred the lines between fictional characters and real life, as if the two were fused into one larger, inseparable narrative. Ultimately, this phenomenon demonstrates how the modern entertainment world is shaped not only by actors and their work, but also by how the public responds to and relives every small moment they witness. In the case of Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei, the story seems to have yet to reach its end. And perhaps that is precisely its greatest appeal, a story that is never truly answered, but continues to evolve within the hopes, interpretations, and imaginations of millions of fans who refuse to stop believing.